Because for some reason, I cannot hold a connection sometimes.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover.
But it doesn't kick me all the way out of my stream. I mean, out of the game. So, we're back, baby. That's all.
And again, it's Boston
up in there, apparently.
And their shots are falling now.
Let's go.
Regularity than we saw.
Jimmy. Wow, it has to happen. It has to happen like that. Gordon Hayward has the mindset because 2K
dishes it to Smart.
It is so almighty and so perfect on this game.
And the pass to Hoffman.
That I can't complete a pass over Gordon Hayward.
Here's Hardaway. Finished off the break.
Yeah, I would have preferred the dunk on that one.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, the talent in this league has it so that now pretty much
come on, let's go, baby.
Push the pace.
What you gonna do?
You have to get back on defense.
There's a screen.
Come on. Oh, you tripping. He had that.
That's in.
And then he makes it.
He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
So mad at you, 2K.
Decker kicks to Hardaway.
If you're pointing the joystick forward, why would it go all the way to the corner?
That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to
Kolar's just right under the goal.
That was sweet, and that's what makes him so dangerous. Not only can he set up others, but he can also be a big-time finisher.
You're Smart. And another basket for Boston.
Okay.
You know, coming into the NBA, there was a question about Marcus's jump shot, but you knew he'd improve that.
Here's Hardaway. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
I don't really make a big deal about when people come in the league with when they say they don't have a jump shot and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously they have to develop it, but a good bit of people have to develop their shot. You know why? The court's larger in the NBA than it is in high school and college. So pretty much everybody has to work on their jump shot. Now, you don't get me wrong, some are better shooters than others. Like Curry is better shooter than others, but he still had to develop his shot, get used to the flow of the game, get used to the range. That still affects your shot.
Passes it to Hoffman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barton. Rebound by Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Hardaway dishes to Williams. Here's Butler. And no good.
So you couldn't shoot that, Luke?
The other way now. Barton outside.
You just had to pass that back to Jimmy in that situation. Bro, you wide open. Okay, you pass it to Jimmy is wide open. Who's got the better chance of making that shot?
He does what he should.
Be real with yourself, Lou. You do. Because you're a better shooter when it comes to that situation. You had the better shot.
And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time.
Man.
And so it's
halftime, baby.
Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside.
Gordon Hayward pointing.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin. Fast start. Already have a double-double in the first half. So do you think the defense is going to start to focus on you more in the second?
To be honest with you, D.A., look, I don't know what they're going to be doing, all right? You know, if they weren't completely focused on me in that first half, and that's on them. You know, if they actually just watched a minute of game film, then they would have known it takes a multiple-man effort to slow me down.
Just a minute.
I guess they wanted me to drop a double-double on them in the first half. You know what I'm saying? In and out. Animal style.
Pause.
I'm sure they're going to look at the film and get back.
Kind of sounded weird to me, at least.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly.
Just going to add the pause for that.
For the start of the third quarter.
In and out, animal style. Pause. Obviously, you wouldn't say it on television to David Aldridge because general public, it wouldn't matter. But if you're around the homies, might want to put a pause on that one. Kind of sounds sketchy. Just saying. In and out, animal style.
In just a moment.
Pause.
Hardaway is out there with Wells. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Here's
oh my gosh.
And Durant
he still blocked you too.
Durant has all of the.
That's one thing Durant is doing though, playing defense.
You aren't going to be able to.
And that's what happens when he plays defense.
And great hustle.
Killer Cam.
Turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Killer Cam, Killer Cam, Killer Cam.
Now here's Barton. He's covered closely. Hayward outside. To the paint. Here's Clemens.
Nice move.
The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 8 points for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best.
In the last couple of games, that's what I've been doing, just turning over the ball like crazy.
Every player has an elite strength. Some of them have.
I wish they just back off on that.
that.
Like they just need to. They really do need to tweak those.
But every one of them is here for a reason.
You can't make that. You can't make it that much turnover crazy, especially if we're still winning games. You might as well just turn it down.
Coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time.
Cause I just played one not too long ago, and I'm like 11 turnovers, and it didn't affect the game. It's like just get rid of that. Just get rid of your turnover cheese. Seriously. Because it's not benefiting you. It's not benefiting your computer, your AI.
Hayward missing again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The average person that can play my career consistently, win on my career consistently, it's not affecting them.
Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers.
Still got 10 assists.
That will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
14 the last game?
There's the pick. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Hayward missing again.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this
Man, I thought he was going to cut earlier.
From the field. Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Yeah, because he didn't cut to the basket early on. If he cut to the basket early on, he wouldn't have had that much opposition on him. I'm thinking he's going to go ahead and cut. He's already running the floor ahead of me. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and pass this ball to him. No, he stays on the side. And then decides to drive. So, nigga, you ain't making that shot. You ain't me. Really? I don't go pass him off that?
Hardaway sinks that one from the
It's all good.
And the Clippers lead by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Whitehead.
Come on, let's go.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
3 fouls, dang. I didn't realize that. They don't even have my rubber bands on. God, wait.
Three-pointer, Barton. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
That happened.
Here we are.
That happened.
Things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers.
What's your excuse on that, 2K? We'd love to hear that one.
Spot, but it's a long season.
What that happens in the game?
And of course, there's Dallas.
In the real game. What is going on? Nobody's.
As talented a team as
that was weird.
Has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
That's why you have to give a ton of credit to the players in terms of how they've played all season. And they aren't done yet.
God,
and you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
KD. Thought KD was going to attack a little bit better than that. Actually, he wasn't even running the floor with me. Shouldn't even have passed it to him. Going along for the ride.
First free throw is good.
And you know there's something hypnotic about watching Durant shoot the ball, the calm, the consistency, the precision. This is what he was born to do.
And look what his average is for the season.
Celtics trail by 12.
And I've given him plenty of attempts. To the point where it's like, after a while, it's like, well, okay. I guess I still have to score 70.
Clemens, defended by Griffin.
That's not realistic, 2K.
Takes the 12-footer and hits. He's got 10.
And when he squares up,
and we're talking about open shots. I'm not talking about just giving them. Obviously, every pass I give him is not an open shot.
Durant kicks to Griffin.
But
back to Durant. Fires the three. Nailed.
He made that one.
Three-point land. Durant's got 7.
You must know that
still only has 7.
Score off the pass. He has
why in the world would he have 7? We're beating him by almost beating him by 20.